weeks later, there was one ringleader, one leader. He came back, probably encouraged by the priests, because the business in the temple was controlled by the high priest. They got the most money. And the first one who came back, maybe he made jokes about that strange man who came and cleansed the temple. But he had to overcome his conscience to disobey God, to bring back into God's house things that God hates. He was the first, then others followed his example. Then after a few months, probably they had forgotten about Jesus. But then 3 years later, he came back again. And he found that everything had gone back to the same condition. In Mark 11 it tells us he did 3 things. It says, first of all, he drove people out. Then it says, he overturned the table, picked it up and threw it over. And then the third thing, he looked at people and he saw somebody carrying a burden. Maybe it was a big bag or something. A big heavy bag like this one. Don't worry, I'll be careful. He was carrying a big heavy bag with a computer. And he was carrying it. And Jesus said, "You, with the computer, put it down." And the person put it down. So he did 3 things. He drove people out. He overturned tables. And the third thing, those who remained, he said, "Stop it! Stop that!" And they did it. You see, Jesus Christ coming into his temple is the Lord of the temple. And he will drive things out of your life. He will overturn covetousness. And he will command you. The way you are using your mind, stop it. So if you are worried, he will say, don't use your mind like that. It's my mind you're using. Don't be depressed. That's not your permission. You don't have permission. You don't have the right. You are my house. Don't do with your head anything that I don't want. You haven't got the right to worry, to fear, to doubt. You haven't got that right. You don't belong to yourself. You are God's house. And when he had cleared the house out, then he said, "This is my house, and it is a house of prayer.
И он называется домом молитвы.
The purpose of this house
Цель этого дома
is prayer.
– молитва.
Now, I don't mean this room.
Я не имею в виду этот зал.
I'm not talking about this room.
Я не говорю сейчас об
This
этом зале,
building.
об этом здании.
Talking about your body.
Я говорю о ваших телах.
Your body.
Ваших телах.
Because when Jesus
Потому
comes,
что когда Иисус
He
приходит,
comes to your body.
приходит в твое тело.
He's going to make of your body
И Он хочет сделать из твоего тела
a house of prayer.
дом молитвы.
He also said it will be a house of prayer for all nations.
Что это будет дом молитвы для всех народов.
There will be no racism.
Там не будет расизма.
Not in God's house.
В Божьем доме не будет места.
There'll be none.
Не
No
будет
nationalism.
никакого национализма там не должно быть.
No love of nation above the love of God.
Нет такого превознесения любви к народу выше любви к Богу.
If you love God,
Если ты любишь
you
Бога,
will love your nation.
тогда ты будешь любить свой народ.
You will love it with a pure love.
Ты будешь любить его настоящей чистой
You will
любовью.
pray for Russia with a pure love.
Ты будешь молиться за Россию чистой любовью.
But you will pray for your enemies with a pure love.
Но с чистой любовью нужно молиться и за своих врагов.
Because you will love all nations.
Потому что ты должен любить всех
This
народов.
is a house of prayer
Это
for all
дом
nations.
молитвы для всех народов.
What?
Что?
This body.
Это тело?
So Jesus
И как Иисус
twice
дважды
cleansed the same temple.
очистил тот же храм.
Now let's turn to the third scripture.
Давайте сейчас посмотрим третий текст.
This is in 1 Corinthians chapter 6.
Он находится в первом послании Коринфянам 6 главе.
This is a long chapter,
Это длинная глава.
and we will try and
И мы
read bits of this chapter.
будем читать несколько отрывков из этой главы.
1 Corinthians chapter 6.
6 глава, первое послание Коринфянам.
Now, you know that the church at Corinth,
Вы знаете все, что церковь в Коринфе
it was started by the Apostle Paul.
была открыта апостолом Павлом.
Because of a few things from history,
И благодаря тому, что мы знаем из истории,
we know
мы знаем
the year the church was started.
тот год, в который была заложена эта церковь.
It was started